One voice, one Africa.
Good afternoon, hello, hi, and if you just joined us, welcome to Lifestyle. I'm your host with the most, your favorite letter Q, but for those of you who don't know me, allow me to reintroduce myself. Igama lam kunqubeka ukuphaya lethu intombi yakwaSinlinga, better known as your favorite letter Q, Queen of Ratchet on the airways, Chocolate Barbie if you like, and I have in the building the man that I've been waiting for a hot minute. It seems like all my studio guests today are just wavy. He represents the land of Malawi. He goes by the name of Gemini Major. Welcome to the station of the gods. Welcome to Lifestyle.
Let me clap hands for you first. That was like an epic intro.
You're too sweet, man. Happy Friday.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm amazing.
You should be amazing.
Feeling like a champion right now.
Excuse the pun.
You know?
Are we matching out here?
Yeah.
I see you. But I'm really happy to have you in studio finally.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the music because you've got something new out.
Yeah.
Really dope, by the way.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm loving the feedback from the song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, the DJs are playing it in the club every time I go out to see it. The kids are loving it in the streets. It's doing its own thing, and you love it too. Yeah.
I love it too. So you worked,
love it, with Nasty C and well, we usually make a lot of music together, but we made this one when we were on tour last year. I was in tour, so we were traveling a lot and making music on the road. So it just happened. This is one of the songs that we made when we were on the road. We've got quite a few joints together that we made that time. Yeah.
Okay, so plenty of great music still to come.
Yeah, definitely. I'm working on a project right now.
Anything you can tell me about it? Because I like getting some exclusives on the show, but
it's got a lot of collaborations, you know.
Got a lot of collaborations.
Yeah.
You're quite the king of collaborations, though.
Yeah,
I must say.
Because I'm a producer, so it makes it easier for me to, you know.
A lot of people know you from the breakout song, I would say, Raga Raga.
Yeah.
Okay, the world's reaction to that was insane.
Yeah, I know, right?
In itself.
It's a lot of pressure because not to do that song is like,
Talking about pressure, do you ever feel any pressure? Because I feel like you are the one artist from Malawi who has really broken into the South African music market.
Yeah, true. I mean, just you have a whole nation like thinking you are the biggest thing. It's really.
How is it back at home?
Yo, man, the love is real. Like, it's crazy, actually. Like, it's unbelievable. You know, the first time I went there, I couldn't, like, our bus couldn't even get into the venue.
Are you
when
serious?
I had to perform. Like, yo, people on top of it want to get on top of the cars. Like, it's crazy, you know. And I'm doing my first show there in sometime in October.
Oh, nice. So you're going home?
It's called Home Coming. Actually, Gemini Major's Home Coming on the 26th of October. It's a big stadium, you know. We're trying to do 60,000 people.
What?
Yeah, but that's Malawi, you know, so that's the only way I can do it because I can't go there and perform for
so kind of like, you know, Quest or Dakar. You're not doing club scenes, you know. You doing
I do the club scenes here, but
back
Malawi,
at home,
no, it doesn't make sense for me to go to a club or go perform at a small show. You know? So the only way for me to make sure that actually I cater to everyone else is actually by doing a stadium. You know, so you have all sorts of people, the private ones, I mean the VIP ones that you usually come to the club or like some other fancy events. Then you have like, you know, your street vendors, the local ones that also want to see you, but they don't come to the club or any of the fancy venues. So this one is like catering for all like sorts of classes and stuff. So we're doing 60,000 people straight up. Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear it. This right here is Gemini Major alongside Teleman and Nasty C. It's called Right Now. If you have any questions for the man in the building, do hit us up at +27. In the background, you're hearing the sweet sounds of a Gemini Major who represents the land of Malawi. He features a Nasty C and Talaman on this one. It's the new one. It's called Right Now. Let's talk a little bit about it in terms of creative, you know, juices that went on this track because it's three really brilliant minds, to be honest.
Can I tell you, like, we were actually on the road when we were making this record. Like, yo, we made a lot of songs, man, like on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It could possibly be a project if you put the songs together.
True. Why this particular song?
For me, like, I mean, when it comes to hip hop, I'm really selective on the songs that I jump on, that I record or I put out. Like, and this one was the one for me, and also just motivates me and makes me feel good. You know, like, I feel like making more money right now.
Right? Yeah. Talking about being very selective, you run with a really, really cool gang.
Yeah.
I'm joined by Squad in the building. Two gentlemen that also don't need much of an introduction. Tshego, whom I played a little earlier.
Yeah,
how you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. The Big Hash. Also in the building. It's crazy. Like, this is probably the most star-studded studio right now.
Yeah, and that's Floater right there. She's an artist too. She's dope.
I mean, come on. Like, what's going on? Okay, so we seeing that you are rolling Squad Deep and all. What's the connection here? Is this a hint to a collaboration? Maybe yes, no. What?
Yes, no, maybe, yes. A lot of yeses. I mean, obviously, Tshego was my bro, so we make a lot of music together. He was actually just up. We were in the studio. I was playing some record. He's like, yeah, I need a verse in this one. Before he came here, he recorded a voice note. So when we get back here, we probably gonna go touch on that.
Go back.
Hash. He came last night to for studio. The electricity fucked us. Yeah, I woke up this morning, had some errands, and we had to come here. So when we get back here, we get into the studio. Flow same thing, She came, we made 2 amazing records last night, and we gonna get right to it again.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit, Tshego, because you got a new single out with King Monada, who is currently trending right now. A lot of people thinking, this is the most unexpected and unusual collaboration under the sun. Let's talk a little bit about that. How did y'all even meet?
Instagram. I DM'd him, literally. I made the beat and I was like, bro.
Oh, so you approached him?
Yeah, I DM'd him real quick. He got me back like 10 minutes later. He's like, yeah, send it WhatsApp. Here's my WhatsApp. Send him a song on WhatsApp. 3 days later, he sent it back. Done.
What?
Yeah.
Dope song. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Looking forward to all that you're going to be putting forth.
Pink Panther dropping really soon. I don't want to give you the date because like my fans are crazy. Like crazy. So, really.
Don't deliver on the date. They're having you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I want to talk a little bit about something that I feel like you maybe haven't really talked much about, but we've seen a lot on these Instagram streets because you are a new daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How's the little one?
She's beautiful and she's healthy. Growing every day.
Aw, too cute. The Big Hash.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. I love this kid. You don't even know it. I actually saw you out at the Castle Light Unlocks, and a lot of people showing you so much love, and your record probably being one of the most played right now. I hear it on the hour, every hour, listening to radio, even off air.
Is that so?
Yeah. Circus is insane. Are you kidding me?
I didn't know that.
Don't do that. He's humbly bragging out here, acting like, I'm gonna act so cool about this, and it's all good. But like, it's good to have you in studio. How's it been so far with Circles dropping and everything else?
Like I'm gonna be real, 100%. I've just enjoyed the reception, especially because like it's something new for me. It's a new avenue. It's like the song that I didn't think would be
as big as it is.
Yeah, than what it was like when it originally dropped. Like, and to see so much, respect being shown by people I never thought I'd get respect from. Like,
do you want to name drop right now and humbly brag?
I think I think it's much better like if you guys see the collab coming, and also I got the remix on the way. Nasty's
hey now
supposed to do a verse on that, and like I'm just glad that everything is happening right now, like for sure. Like I'm just glad that the reception is big and it's fucking sweet.
Wow, you know what? I'm not gonna get fired because it was not me that said it. Miss Busi Nduli, owner of Trans Africa Radio, it wasn't me. That's all I'm going to say. It was not me. Okay. In terms of new music coming out from Gemini, because I know you wear a lot of hats. It's creative, it's music maestro, it is producer, it is artist. Okay. Which one do you enjoy wearing the most, though?
Both. Like I
producer and artist.
I have seasons. It's like there's seasons where I'm just being the producer. I'm making a lot of beats. I'm just producing, and then there's seasons where I'm just recording, you know? And inspiration hits me differently, you know. Sometimes I'm inspired as an artist, and sometimes I'm just inspired as a producer, so I'm in the studio full time as a producer, and sometimes I'm not inspired as a producer, I'm just inspired as an artist, you know, and I jump on the beats that I've been making, or sometimes I even have friends that make beats and I like
make beats for you.
Yeah,
that's always dope
stuff, you know. Like, and it works, you know. I balance it and it works. So in regards to that, so I made the decision to actually say I'm gonna drop both projects as a producer. You know, I feel like there's a lot of collaborations that actually never happen, maybe because simply the artists just don't have time for each other. But
I had the distinct pleasure of sitting down with Chandam Bao, who's all the way from Zambia, and you did
a record together.
You did a record together. It did very well on our chart. And he was talking about how insane it was working with you because you were all over the show. You're like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Oh my goodness, I feel like we can do this, and it will sound better, you know. And he spoke so highly of you. How does it actually feel to have your peers, you know, put so much respect on your name?
I'm just blessed, man. I'm just blessed creatively. I feel like, you know, God gave me a responsibility, you know, and I'm just owning up to it, you know, and and I want to grow more, so I surround myself with a lot more creatives, as you can see, you know.
Gang, star-studded.
I get to learn a lot from them, you know. So yes, right now it's just about growth and you know, doing better than what we have already done. You know, I don't want to repeat obviously the same things that I've been doing. I've made enough as a producer. I've made enough records to call myself one of the best producers in SA, but unfortunately the journey doesn't.
I'm gonna ask a question for each and every one of you to answer, because I feel like each and every single project you put out has a particular purpose. And I mean, Pink Panther is dropping pretty soon. You're debuting, and you're on to the next. So, what does each of y'all's, you know, projects have in terms of purpose to the world?
For me, I've always been hesitant about dropping my project simply because I'm the judge. I usually judge. When the music comes out, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, yo man, that's not really hot. So when I'm making a project, I make sure like I have to sort of pave a way to say, yo, look, it can be done differently, you know, like it's not just about what we're doing and just the things that play in the club, because unfortunately that's what every artist thinks, like that's what the fans want. But right now it's just about giving out the message of what I really love, you know, that like my true identity, like Gemini Major, like as an artist, like my project is definitely going to be all about that, like the sound, and every song that I'm going to put in there is going to be special to me, and I'm going to be very connected to it.
All right, Tshego?
I feel the same. You know, it's very hard to please so many people, you know, at one time. That's why I don't make music to please anyone but myself. So in terms of, you know,
so these are going to be very selfish projects.
Well, I mean, music is selfish.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, when you're making it according to your taste, your ears, you know what I mean? You're not thinking about
and the message as well, because you don't want
exactly.
people to get the wrong message about what I'm. If I'm not gonna put myself, I'm not gonna make the music personal. You're not gonna get to know me. Like, what have I been through in the past 2 years since my breakout or whatever? Like, what, you know, what's going on in my life? I need to tell those stories. You know? And a project is a perfect way to do it. You know, when you're dropping a single, people are just expecting you to drop like, hey, you know, in the club, the charts and stuff. But an album gives you a chance to really like express yourself and show people, you know, other sides of you that they don't know.
You are debuting, so this is a first for you.
I think so, because it's a debut.
What's the purpose?
The album is supposed to show people that no matter what age or wherever you come from.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 19. So, like, no matter what age or wherever you come from, like, any obstacle that you face, like, you need to be the best at it, and it helps when you're younger, because you can show like, yo, I'm the youngest person to do this. I'm the youngest person to do that. Like, the album is supposed to set that standard, that tone, to show people like, yo, like, we moving with the times.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's not old people business anymore, man. Like anybody can get into this.
Nice.
And I need to run the race for the next 5-10 years. It's about longevity. Like your first impression is always the best
Yeah.
That's
one.
number
Yeah.
one right there.
Oh, such wise words from a 19-year-old. I feel like he's spitting bars and he's just talking to me. Tshego, a lot of people on Twitter in particular are asking about your relationship with Family Tree.
What about it?
Is there a relationship there, professionally speaking?
I mean, professionally, that comes and goes. You know, if they need me for something, cool. If I need them for something, cool.
So you're not affiliated?
I'm affiliated through friendship and through that was a real thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that was without that we definitely wouldn't have been where we are right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can never take that away ever. So yeah, we cool with each other. Nadia is my sister. Like we talk all day, every day.
Talking about Nadia, because I quite love her debut, which is Nadia Naked. Do check it out. She represents the land of Zimbabwe. Yeah. But I'm hoping to see more female features on each and every one's project.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh yeah. Plenty.
Yeah, because I am instrumental when it comes to female voices. I'm here for my female cats.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to hear a lot more of that. But it's been such a pleasure having you all in studio. I didn't expect this kind of situation, but we worked with it and it was pretty dope. Do come back to the Station of the Gods as we have sadly run out of time. One last question though.
Yeah.
Here at Trans Africa Radio, we play 100% African music.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts and views on that? I'll start with the youngin, the big hash. Let's get it.
Real talk. I think playing more African music rather than like playing people like The Baby or Juice WRLD or any of those people that sound like they don't need the airplay, man. Like
They got enough.
they really don't need it. Like they make so many bands like off of shows. Like none of that is actually necessary. And for us, like and you gotta support your own, because how are their careers gonna grow in the same country like as all the other consumers if the consumers are too busy eating up music from your so-called The Babies and Juice WRLDs, and they're not supporting the people in their very own backyard? Like none of that is ever gonna make sense. So shout out to Trans Africa for doing that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I feel the same, and it's dope for a person to know that they can switch on or switch to a station and know all they'll hear is African content. That's dope in itself. Yeah, but everything he said and more.
Yeah, I think it's your responsibility, man. Like, I'm not gonna give you debts for it. That's it. That's what exactly.
He did it.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I have a problem with like radio stations here in Africa. You know, South Africa or any more. I've gone to other countries like, and they mostly promote African music. But here in South Africa,
music.
like we capable of, our radio stations are capable of breaking an international artist, and not so much capable of breaking their own local artists.
True story.
Via radio plays and just like they love
They are capable, they just don't do it.
They just don't do it. They are capable of doing it, but they just don't do it. So I think it's just a responsibility of introducing. I mean, Africa's always sad, bro. Like, listen,
There's never been a cooler time to be African than now.
African than right now. Like, you know, all these people, they're coming to Africa to source out the juice. So now, when you as a radio station are going to be playing 70% of the international songs, what are you doing for us? Like, you know, you're actually just taking us back to, you know, to zero, because I mean these people are looking for us. The least you can do is just make us available, and that's like, you know, radio plays and, you know, TV stations playing more shit
That's
the
what's
most.
up.
Then they, you know, like if you go to other radio, I was in Kenya for 3 weeks, like, and I missed international music.
That's insane.
I promise
well,
you,
East Africa definitely
like,
there.
can you play trap, bro? Can you play trap? That's how I promise you, that's how I missed it in the club, everywhere we went to. It's like they're just playing African music, and that was beautiful for me. And I feel like shout out to you guys for holding up to the end of your end of the bargain, which is promoting, but you're not doing. But you're doing.
He's saying we are not doing them any favors. This is what we should be doing.
Exactly what you guys are supposed
social
to do.
obligation.
But you know what? Shout out to you guys for being the leaders of that. You know, we appreciate that and love you for it.
We appreciate you for all the good music. Africa, it is a Gemini Major, the Pink Panther himself, Tshego, and the Big Hash from South Africa to the world. I played everyone's song but the Big Hash today. Tshego, you came in a little too late. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
We dropped it to the first hour.
You gotta play Circles by Big Hash. It's actually one of my favorite songs.
That's what I'm about to do. Do the right thing and make sure you keep it locked right here on the station of the gods. This right here is Circles by the Big Hash. Let's get it.
Round and round in circles, making me believe I don't deserve you. Next true fact, first time I curved you. Now you got the nerve to tell me I preserved all your time.